Hey everybody, it's Susan at the Rock Shop at 311 Broadway, historic downtown Paducah, where positive energy works. It's here. I know it's backwards because, well, I'll put a picture of it up. Voices in my head, my book is here. You can get it on Amazon, or I'm going to put a link down in the description below. If you want it to be signed, you can't get it signed from Amazon, so you got to contact me directly and I'll sign it and send it to you. You know, it's interesting. When I got started with this project, I really thought that it was about telling angel stories of other people. And I did collect quite a few stories from people. But as I got started, I kind of got sidetracked. And I was meditating one day, and I asked my angels, so what message would you have me tell them? And the angels came back with, tell them God is real. Tell them angels are real. Wow, what a powerful message. So my whole slant on the book kind of changed. And yes, there's lots of stories about my encounters with angels and some of my close people. But it's also about me coming through my awakening, which is still going on. And what happened to me in my life that has shaped my path and my telling of high strangeness in my life, in the hopes that maybe you'll see something in your life that resonates and gives you some hope or guidance, or just the sense of, oh, I'm not the only one that's gone through that. And I got to tell you, it's kind of weird in some spots, because some of the stuff that I have gone through is, well, it's pretty weird. I mean, it takes a left-hand turn and heads out of town. Like the time when I had an interdimensional being crash through my window in my bedroom at 1:30 in the morning, literally. Didn't break the window, but the pane came down, and I actually saw it with my human eyes this time. So, yeah, that was a weird one. Or when the exorcism that I did on a piece of property that was, talk about some evil. Actually saw the entity there too. And yeah. Or during my light language class, when I came face to face with my human DNA that's been upgraded through ETs. Yeah, I know. It's weird. So, what is this book about? Well, you know, it's about when I first started hearing voices in my head, and I believed that they were divine. And I was faced with a choice. You know, do I pay attention and just trust that this is God, this is the divine speaking with me, and I'm not, going nuts? Or do I just ignore it? And I did. I did ignore it for a very long time, because you know what? It's just kind of easier to ignore it. And if you're going through your awakening, I know you know what I am talking about, because you are going to get some pushback, as did I. So I'm hoping that when you go through the book and you hear things that I went through and I'm still going through, that you will then find your courage to make your own decision. I thought maybe you'd like me to read just a little bit of it. So this is the chapter on finding myself. As I got to know myself better, I learned I'm a light worker, empath, and a psychic medium. More specifically, I'm a light bringer. I'm here to serve humanity as well as our planet. My mission on Earth this life cycle is to bring light and to remind people who they are, and to teach the frequency of unconditional God love. As for my gift of psychic mediumship, I can tap into the universal stream of knowledge, or the field, and I can communicate with non-physical entities. That includes past loved ones and spiritual entities like angels. I don't typically see things with my human eyes. I sense them. I know things, I hear things, and some people will have either one or more of these gifts, which is often referred to as clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, or clairsentience. We'll talk more about that later. An empath is highly sensitive to frequency, especially the frequencies of other people's emotions. The gift of empathy got me into a lot of trouble growing up. Until I understood how to manage it, my healthy boundaries were pretty much non-existent. Anyone without healthy boundaries sets themselves up for all sorts of chaos in their life. Empaths living without healthy boundaries create a breeding ground for unbalanced relationships with family, friends, lovers, and coworkers. They often become magnets for people who feed off other people's energy, aka energy vampires. Unbalanced empaths usually become dumping grounds for all the problems and the chaos of the people who are happy to take advantage of others while they shirk their responsibilities for balance in their own life. Yep, that pretty much sums up the first 2/3 of my life. So if you're an empath, as I am, and I know a lot of people who are attracted to these messages that I give are empaths, the book does talk quite a bit about how you can manage that gift and get healthy boundaries. Because healthy boundaries are critical for your physical and your mental and your emotional and your spiritual health. I'm a little late, but better late than never, right? So the book is out. I would appreciate your support. If you need one that's signed, just contact me. My email's below, and we'll set that up. So I hope that you are having a fabulous day. This is Susan at the Rock Shop at 311 Broadway, historic downtown Paducah. Positive energy. It works.